And to preface Dr. Dan's answer, on the radio program, I had asked him what are the 5 must-see birds in Arkansas. And he gave us a list throughout the program, so you can take it from there.
You wrote that down, right?
I think I've got it. I wrote down the first 3.
Okay, I think I know. So, so I tried to pick out 5 of the 409 species that I think everyone should try to see. First was the Carolina wren, which is one of our most abundant, widespread birds, and they are everywhere, and they sing all year long. So it's definitely a bird that everyone should get to know right away, because you're going to see a lot of them, and you're going to hear a lot of them. So they're all over the place, and they're in your backyard. The next one was the pileated woodpecker. That's a large black, white, and red woodpecker, and they're found in a wide variety of wooded situations around the state. So they can be in Alsop Park right here. They can be in woodlots around farm fields and in the big woods of eastern Arkansas, all over the place, anywhere where there's some trees around. Then there's the painted bunting you asked about. So the painted bunting is a bird that likes open shrubby areas along the edges of woods and shrub clumps and grassy areas around old fields and overgrown farm fields. They're found throughout much of the state. The Arkansas River Valley is a really good place to see them. I do some bird surveys around Clarksville, and I get painted buntings at many of the stops in the rural areas, not in town. They're not a city bird, but they can be a backyard bird if you live in a rural area with some shrubs around. Then there's the prothonotary warbler. It's a beautiful golden yellow bird. That is a bird that's found in bottomland hardwood forests and wooded sloughs. They like to be in trees around water, and they nest in cavities near water. And then the Wilson snipe. And that's a bird that is found in clearings. They will feed along the edges of woods and fields, and they'll go out to open fields and even clear cuts, and they'll display from there in the spring. They're hard to see because they're nocturnal, but if you know where to go, you'll find them.
Jim.
With regard to the painted bunting, there are some sightings of that down at Cook's Landing.
That's right.
Right along the river. And
Burns Park, too.
Huh? Yeah. But you just, obviously have to be there at the right time, but at early mornings and so forth before it gets too busy. But the one I saw down there, people were riding. In fact, I was riding my bike, and people had their scope set up, and I stopped, asked them what they were looking at, and they had it right just probably within 100 yards on the north side past where the Big Dam Bridge ends. And he was sitting in the top of a tree between the trail and the river.